So already we have seen browser related information, right? So last class I have discussed with Rajesh synchronization related info. I'm repeating once again. What is this concept? Okay. So synchronization related info. So already we have learned about the synchro, right? So what is this meaning of synchro? Proper communication between the automation tool and the application, right? To achieve that, you will be using this synchronization. So there are two methods. One is static method and dynamic method. For static, you will use tbox wait, and for dynamic action mode wait on, right? So why I'm saying that to synchro again on the test case level, simply whatever I use the action mode. Okay, I mean, how many test cases are there here? Up to 7 to 8, right? So when you use the action mode, what is the default time that TOSCA will wait when I use the action mode wait on? Rajesh, you already know it, right?
Yes, 3000
What is the
milliseconds.
20,000 milliseconds? That is the maximum time.
Seconds, yes.
So
Yes.
when you're creating a
Yes.
test case, yeah, for one functionality, so there is application, you have completed everything and you have click on submit, and clicking on submit, let us consider that you will, when you click on submit, that will generate one ID. So one ID will be, after clicking that, one ID will be generated. But what happened, that kind of functionality to generate that ID, it will take 5 minutes of time. Okay. So it will take 5 minutes of time only to generate the ID. So what you will do, you can't leave the test case and go to next test case, right? So in this scenario, whatever the ID that is generated, you need to use it in the next test case. Okay. So that is the scenario. For ID generation, you can use action mode wait on, but you can put max to max 20 seconds wait, right? But I want to wait for 5 seconds. For ID generation, it will take not 5 seconds, 5 minutes. So you will use the standard module T-box wait. So in order to do that, to wait for 5 minutes, because whatever time we specified, it will wait for that much amount of time. But that is not a good practice. Already we have discussed about it, right? So when I use the action mode waiter, maximum time is 20 seconds. Then how they complete this? So for that, we need to go project settings. So here there is a T box, here synchronization, and here 20 seconds, 20,000 milliseconds. If you want, you can change it. Like 5 minutes means 3 lakhs. Okay. But now you change the value here, because now as you have changed this value here in the settings, what will happen if you change the synchronization, then it will reflect throughout the TOSCA. So whatever you use the action mode wait on, in your complete project, the maximum time will be done in milliseconds. I mean 300 seconds. Then what you will do? You can't use wait on. Even if you use wait on, you can't go back and change in settings. So the situation is coming for TCP. You can't use the T box wait. Even if you use wait on, you can't change this value in the settings. Because if I change this value in the settings, it will reflect through the throughout the project, throughout the TOSCA. So normally I will put the 20 seconds. So this is not also good practice. If you use standard model, that is also good, not good practice. And this is also, see, if you change the value here, it will reflect throughout the project. If you use T box weight, that also, I mean dynamic weight, action mode weight on. So that also, it's not, and it won't work. So now I will create a TCP here. I will close this one for this. So already I have created a. So just go on right click This one, create tested configuration parameter. Click on that. So it will create one parameter. There is a drop down. Just select synchronization timer during wait on. If you select this one, okay, after you have to give a value. Okay. So value is 3 lakhs. It means 5 minutes. I have specifically mentioned a value on my test case, but only this test case is facing some challenge. So that's why where it needs some more time to actually execute align the situation. Only you need this configuration parameter, and you specifically created synchro sign mode. So you can't wait on and change this value to 300 seconds, right? So now I will configure one more issue. We have seen one more issue. What is screenshot related info? So this type of, if you want more, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then you can, for a particular test case, just go to test configuration, create one parameter, select a synchronization one option and give whatever you want. Okay. It will impact only on that test case. It will not impact throughout the project, throughout the test case. Okay. This is one method. And next, screenshot related info. So how do you take screenshots in TOSCA? So that is the first point I want to tell you. The basic thing is you can take a screenshot in TOSCA with the help of a standard module. So T-box take screenshot, that is a standard module. Here, there is a T-box take screenshot. So you can use this standard module and take screenshot in TOSCA. So when in interview, if they ask you how do you take screenshots in your project, so you should say by using a standard module called T-box take screenshot. Okay, for example, there is a TCP. Okay, here steps and configuration, steps and verifications. After registration details, right? There is a wicket success message, right? So I want to take a screenshot of success message. Okay, success message. Before verifying this content. So I will just use this standard module in my test cases. And here I'm taking that module screenshot one. So after registration details, I will drag and drop in a screenshot module. Okay. Right. So T-box take screenshot. So we don't need to give environment input. Okay. Here there is no, and we don't need to give input. Okay. But why? One point is whenever you see any module, even the attributes, okay, in module you are seeing some attributes, one white color and one dark blue color. Okay, you see it. So white color attributes which are not mandatory, which is complete. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, sorry guys. There is an office call. Okay. So where I am. So this is a white color, right? So white color attributes which are not mandatory, which is complete fulfilling blue color. Okay, blue color, this is necessarily required. So this is a basic point that you need to know. So environment means right now we don't use specific environment in my project. Now we are using in my local machines, right? So that's why we can't use environment. And there is a directory. So directory means if we take a screenshot, then where can we place the screenshot? So we use this directory, right? You just take a folder path and paste it here in this directory. Okay. So let's find out. Let's create one folder. So this is the directory. Just copy this one here. Give a path. Okay. File name. So you just give us like I'm giving a file name so that I can identify sample screenshot. Okay. And we are giving input. So if I want to take a screenshot, then use tbox take screenshot and I will mention the directory or the path where I want to take and I also give the name of a screenshot. Okay. Just minimize all windows. Okay. Whatever you have opened, right? So browser is the only window which is active page and open demo show. So you have to open the browser and you should browser is only Windows which is active and execute it. Okay. And it will take the screenshot of this complete page. This is test case, registration data, logout. It got passed, right? See, the screenshot was successfully created, right? Let's check this one, right? You can see here screenshot part. So, uh, see, why I'm relating this screenshot model with TCP. So let us think, we all working for a project. Just open it. Okay, let's check this one, how it is, right? So what is my scenario? So after, just I want to take a screenshot of success message before verifying. So see, this is the success message before verifying. It is a screenshot of it. There is a details filter. Okay, everything is there. So you should do one thing. Just open the window, and that window only is in active page. No other windows is in open. Okay, just minimize all the windows and allow it. Okay, to take a screenshot. Yeah. So, for example, we are working for a project, right? The question is everyone executing this test cases in their own machines, and they are taking screenshots and they are giving their in their folder. So if you save the screenshots in your system, then you can see only. You can only see, right? So I can't able to see your screenshot which you have saved, right? So now the next day you took a leave, and what you have take a screenshot considered as a bug, and application is not working properly. Your test cases got has a defect and needed to raise the bug to the developer, but the developer asked a screenshot as a proof. You save the screenshot in your machine, and I can't get the screenshot. Then what will I do? Again, I will go and executed the test cases and take a screenshot, right? It's time taken process and tiresome. But you have a screenshot and it's gonna be wasted and time waste because we are executing again for that screenshot. If a test case is a small, then we can run easily in a short period of time. If the test cases have many test steps and it is large, then it will take more time in case of emergency situations. In this situation, basically, when all working for a team, we need to place the screenshot at a certain place, like share folder means where all the people can access. So when you want to take a screenshot of that kind of thing, what you need to do? It means you are specifically saying that to take a screenshot and place them in a specific folder, right? So here there is a TCP and test configuration parameters. So just create one, right click, create one test configuration parameter, and there is a parameter, right? Select screenshot path. Just give me this. Okay. Right. Go to your test case. Test configuration parameter. Already you take this screenshot, whatever you have mentioned in this folder, right? As it is, you should keep that screenshot path. Okay. And there is a value. Mm, just give that path. There is a string. Now we have seen three different situations of using TCP. Okay. One is browser related info, synchro, and screenshot. Sometimes, so just if you execute this test case right, it will go and it will save. I mean, it will save to that path and it will reflect all the missions. Okay. So just do it and execute this test case. This type of thing we can do so that this screenshot path reflect for all machines. So today I'm working, so I can see that. So tomorrow you are coming and you want a screenshot. So just go to that, okay, go to that path and you can take a screenshot for as a proof. So this is one scenario. So sometimes few of the test cases will be working only when you log in with admin credentials. For example, I have two test cases. Okay, the test cases will successfully work only when you log in with your manager credentials or only admin credentials or server credentials. And remaining test cases, they are working fine with normal credentials. Means you are generating some dynamic data. They are working, but this particular functionality will not work with the dynamic data because this needs to be captured only with the some admin credentials. So you need to specifically provide their credentials in the test cases. So what I will do is, so test cases, there is a TCP. So just create one TCP, one parameter, right? You can give a username and password, but now I want to give URL. So just select URL. Okay. And so value, there is a demo workshop link. Just give the demo workshop link. Okay. Now we can give the URL also as a test configuration parameter. And you can also give all the data. Just create another test case, I mean test configuration parameter. Okay. Just give a first name. Here there is registration details, right? So URL is done. There is a URL like should small letter. Hmm? Just give a minute, guys. So guys, can we shall we continue tomorrow? Because I have a meeting at 12 p.m. So I'm so sorry.
Okay, we
So
can
that's
continue
why I
tomorrow.
was yeah, I was that's why I was getting a call at the 12. So there is
Okay.
an emergency meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll finish tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll start one new concept. There is a libraries. So library is also one new concept. It's very huge, and we create a libraries, right? So we'll see. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.